I was talking this whole time. Probably was like starved when she was a baby for a little bit. Sorry guys, I thought I was talking. Guess I wasn't. I guess you can kind of. Usually matches aren't like, you know, super exciting the entire time. It's all just positioning, trying to get the advantage up, pip lead, stuff like that, bubble trap setups in the beginning. I don't really know how they play Myth plays. All I know is that their card is really strong. The Salamander card, I don't know what it is. Nice. I want to see a. You're like 1300, right? Oh yeah. I'm kind of getting my damage stats down now. Use 5 words and 535. One blade and bubble. That's about 2k, isn't it? Which is insane. Yeah, wow. I didn't see the aura. That is some good damage for a 4-pip spell. 3 buffs, granted, but still. That's why I think there should be damage caps. Like a 4-pip spell, doesn't matter how much you buff, it shouldn't do more than like a certain amount of damage. Because then you're just working with 0 pips, like buffers. It just, I don't know. Blade stacking is a thing, yeah. But you don't blade stack to kill someone with like a 4-pip spell. You just use like a 10-pip, 8-pip spell. Along with healing caps, obviously. I mean, we have resist caps for gear. Why don't we have caps for damage and heals? Because I don't think doing like one-shot kill is like... maybe it's a style, right? Who knows? But if that is the case, then why not just... I think they should just make it like... Again, everything free. Free for all. Revert all the PvP cards back to original, where you can use any card in any gear, and then slowly start restricting cards again, just to see what sticks and what doesn't. I think heals for sure is very annoying. Like in the pathways, put it so that you can take any pathway to PvP. I mean, why not though? It's not like they're super invested in PvP. It's always kind of been the same 1v1. You know, it's not like like multiplayer, like 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s was, it was pretty big back then, but not as big as like 1v1 still. I think you want to draw the people back, you know, like draw them back in so they can kind of get their PvP kind of love back. So just let everything free for all. Let every school use what they want to use, whatever gear they want to use. No caps. Maybe put caps on. Jading is annoying, and just constant healing is absolutely garbage. But again, how do you deal with the person who's constantly healing? You one-shot them. But then they'll probably carry like a myth card that takes away all your blades. So you just gotta figure out a way. I would say this: increase the deck and side deck. Let all the cards PvPable again. Not permanently, you know, just to get everyone back into the spirit of PvPing. I think one of the things that made people stop fighting is that a lot of the cards that they like to use are no longer usable. So I would go Aura Brace here. What's triple blade? Oh, she's on triple blades actually. Quad buffs, yeah. Triple blade plus bubble, that's a big hit. I would use Indomitable right here, Weaver. Buffed Weaver here. Into Brace, I think, or 35. She's a huge hit coming. Oh. And it's gonna have the dots on her too and everything. If she can push the dots, she's still gonna have like a 3,000 on her though. The initial hit should be at least 4k, 5k. I think 3.5k. Right? Wow. I do not know their damage. That's insane. She'll get troll here, right? So she has to push these. I did not know that's how strong they were. That's insane. This is what I'm saying. I think with less healing, less blading, more tax, you know, so you're fighting over the next pip rather than just stacking pips and then fight. So you gotta be I like the meta where you're always having to constantly hit and then shield, blade, hit, something like that. It's like fast style, it's faster. She doesn't have anything to kill her unless she pushes it. I don't know what cards she has to take these dots away though. She can hit here or shield here and wait for the dots to pop. How many rounds? Like 2 more rounds already? Nice. This would be big damage, right? See, like 3,000. Jeez. Wow. Good game though. It kind of hate that win, but man. What a game though. That was good. It was a solid game. I mean, great counter. I feel it's a bit lame, like lamers that you have to kill them like that, you know, with their own spell. But like, there's no other way. That's just overpowered. Are you seriously telling me I've been recording the wrong game? This entire time? Yes, I have been recording the wrong. Dang it. I wasn't recording the game. I was recording my other wizard. Oh no. It was such a good game too. Oh. Dang it, dude. I was right. sucks. That sucks. How's Bruce's playing? Let's see how's it going. Nice. Fire versus death. Classic. I recorded a really good match, Ice versus Smith, in the Ice one. But man, I wasn't recording properly. I was recording the other my other window. Farm. It's bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. It wasn't like a super like nothing you didn't see, but it was kind of like textbook how Ice has to win, you know? Like that's just how they have to win. Essentially, you have to do at least 1 or 2 really open hits, at least 3k damage, right? Then the rest is all counter. And then after you do that 3000 damage, everything else is just you have to just counter attack, counter, and basically win like that. And basically the Ice won by pushing the dot over time to the other person, and they didn't have a way to deal with it. So the thing is, Fire has a way to deal with it. They can use Stormzilla to push to like get rid of the dot. Myth, I don't know Myth. I don't really never played Myth, but I played him twice. That was about it. But again, textbook as in how you have to play doesn't mean it's good. That's just how you have to play. Especially right now, how the meta is. Meta Ice plays, basically, is what I mean. Standard hit. He's gonna put the... Wow, how? This was just normal hit too, it wasn't the buffed. He must have absolutely no resist then. A little late. Oh, I thought it was a tower shield. Let's get a little close to the action. Right here. Let's get a clapping going. Nice. I think it's a good card. The only thing is it doesn't double. Like either, I guess honestly, I don't. He's just gonna use King Arthur right here. Now he's set up for the King Arthur because he already shielded. Basically wasted a turn. He either had to take off the trap or weakness. So he's gonna hit him with a double buffed King Arthur. And man, that's gonna hurt. At least 3,900. Here comes the brace. He knows it's coming. Can't really do anything about it, right? Unless you have weakness. Oh, he passed. Couldn't probably pull it, maybe. Oh, now it's off. He can still hit him. But it'll be braced. Now it's probably like a 2,800 a hit. He missed the opportunity with that pass. It might cost him the game. Yeah, that's really bad. 4 pip for a trap. He's gonna have to do something here. It's good counters. I mean, just keep countering the traps. The only thing I don't like is that the fire doesn't apply a death. But it's still good damage, actually. Not bad. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. It's like 1,200 damage. 1,500. It's really good chip damage. Not like terrible. He should dragon here. Or horse. I would dragon here. I mean, he has to take it off. And then his brace is finishing. It's either re-brace or weakness or take the trap off. Those are the 3 options. And it might mean when I say weakness type card. It's a tough hit. I would still hit through this, honestly. But with what card? Jeez, he's so offensive. It's not. I like it though. It's good. It's kind of how you have to play. Let's fire, just full offense. Wow, another immolate. Like, this guy's insanely defensive. Wow. It's insane. And then he's waiting, and he also has the enough life pips for the s'mores. So he's like ready. Uh-oh. He messed up. He didn't get a fire pip. He can do it again. Or change bubble. This guy's insane. This is a good match. Like, the amount of countering that is going on right now is pretty crazy. The thing is, you don't want to be equal in health with fire, because they can just do more damage than you. He technically is higher because he still has 4 dots on him. What in the world is this guy? Not bad, I guess. He needs to use his that Ray card, the one that freeze Ray card. I don't know what it's called. Interesting. He kind of doesn't want to hit with a shield. Okay, he got it again. Nice. This guy's crazy. How does he have so many immolates? So many. Nice. Double negatives, but he does have a blade and an aura on, so he can still get a positive hit here. But what will he hit with? He s'mores here. He's just gonna use bandit, but if he double s'mores, that can definitely do the trick. He's probably gonna do double s'mores here then. Still should be 3k, right? At least, because it's through a. Yeah, it should be 3k. He's aura'd as well. Oh wow. It's plus 20. So here comes the bandit here. So he either should sheep or he needs to take this off of the 35. Oh, he's gonna heal it. That's wild. I don't know about the heal. I mean, it's good. It's gonna stall the game out a little longer. And he can hit with. Nah, he doesn't have enough storm pips to clear the heals, anyways. Oh, okay, he finished. He's like, I'm done. That was good. I mean, wow, so many counter plays right there. That was good though. That was a good game. Like, it's just how you have to play versus fire. Man, he's doing really well though. Get a Desperate myth? Is that right? Am I seeing this correctly? Is this a no, it's fire. Disgusting. There's so many good matches going on already. Really watch them all. He has to cleanse this. Yeah, this is. I think this is a negative play here. Because it's a 30 weakness to a 65 trap. Basically a feint. And now he has to cleanse this here now. He has to. And now it's a 65 on top of another 20. Yeah, this is not. That's not a good play. Yeah, I think you have to play defensive versus fire if you're death, and keep cleansing the wards and using immolate like every chance you get. Because it's a negative. It's a negative play if you put the weakness. I mean, obviously you're gonna reduce the damage, right? But either you clear it, like what's better? If there's a 65 on you, what's better, a weakness or clear the 65? Clearing the 65 is better than the weakness. Because if you clear it, it's 0%. The weakness is now 30%. So you're still gonna get a lot of damage on it. You have 3,000 hit here. Yeah, this could be GG's. He does have the push though, but he has 4 storm pips. So if he pushes, he can clear with storm and get a decent hit here since it's a good hit, but he's just gonna Stormzilla if he has it. You know, that would be the best play. Oh, I guess he's not. It's a lot of damage. He's just gonna hit, I guess, again. Then use sheep. is a good play. Good play. He did waste 2 pips though. Yeah, he wastes 2 pips because he's not getting the pip conversion. And he doesn't have shields though. Nice. He can still King Arthur here. It won't be as bad because he has the weakness on. But it'll still be a decent hit, at least 1900 damage. But he needs to do something. Pip. It's a good hit. I would just hit him with the... That's a good hit though. So he either has to shield or just hit with another gaze, the little laser, I don't know what it's called. Alright, nice. He's shielding the safe route. I'll just put a back-to-back video. Yeah, he has to hit. He hits here with dragon, or just hits through the shield with his with the death card from Telos. I don't know what the card's called. Okay, not bad. This is a good card. Why doesn't... I don't understand why Myth has that card and not Ice. I feel like that's an Ice card. He can wait for King Arthur next round. I feel like that's the right move he needs to do. But he has to... He's not going to survive for another round. So what does he do? That's not terrible. And then he'll King Arthur for a 3,800 hit, maybe? That's actually the... That's the... He has to hit now. Like, don't want to risk it. He has to hit with the gaze. I forgot what it's called. He has to hit him. Oh, I don't know. Is dragon gonna do enough without blade? If it doesn't, he dies. Oh no, he doesn't have 8 pips. He can't kill him. Wait, no, he can use s'mores. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh, okay, that was good. He could have used s'mores next, maybe, and killed him. That was a good game, though. Very good. Wow. Double kills is death. The new best school out there. Can't even see the leaderboards. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, this is a travesty right here. Ice versus ice. I'm not even gonna want to watch this. And I know that guy's a loser because he heals. He's a jader, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This time I'm not gonna do. Oh, this is even more disgusting. I'm not gonna watch that. Another death. 3 death matches in a row. High ranking. Arthur again. Solid player. Again. Weakness. Control the weakness. Control the traps. That's what you need to do. This is good though. How did he put a fire shield on? With the immolate? That's interesting. Or did he steal? Wasn't paying attention, sorry. Alright. Can move, and he's using the white pip, right? Oh yeah, nice. So he didn't lose a pip here, which is good. Clearing, alright, good clear, early gone, clear. Gets a blade and he can set up for a hit here. Just doesn't have shields on, so he can take a lot of damage from the lash. I don't know what's called, I forgot. And this is such a good card. Wow. 4 pips. Weakness, that's good. I kind of like when fires play some defensive cards. I mean, it's rare, but and honestly, I don't know if it's good or bad. This is a good play. Get a little bit of damage in there too. Nice, 1600. The only thing is it's 6 pips. If it was 5, I think it would be a lot better. Actually, no, it does. If it does this too, actually, it's good. I forgot about the weaknesses. Honestly, 4 pips for that? I don't know if it's worth it or not. I mean, yeah, it has to be, right? You get 2 shields as well? Or would you do 2 brimstones? Or not 2 brimstones, like a... So how can you clear it while also benefiting from it? Like 2 fire elves. No, I don't know. Or a fire elf and a brimstone. I feel like that can be better, like a better option. He's way ahead, Arthur, but you never know with fire. It's like, he can be ahead and they can just turn the tide. Like this hit. This unshielded buffed hit. Oh, well, it's slightly buffed, but... Took a good 900 damage. I was paying attention. Nice. I would honestly do it again. No, he needs to clear the trap here. That's a good card. Why did it go quiet? Count Chocula. Sorry, I was reading the spells. One of the ice spells is Count Chocula, right? Pseudo Norm McDonald. Wow, wow. Oh. Setting for death. That's crazy. But man, I really think death is the best. Oh, not best, but it's starting to look more even, fire and death. A lot more even now. I would. Dang, he really needs. I would dragon here or use the. He has to dragon. He can't hit through this. Or ghoul. I mean. Ghoul here. Please. Or something. He didn't hit, or was that it? Was it his turn? He needs to hit. He needs to do something. Horseman right here, please. Alright, that should be good damage. Then I honestly think he might s'mores here. That's why I would rather do Horseman. You still do the same thing with clearing the shield, unless your ideal was to do damage, right? But with the Horseman, he could have got double weakness on him. Stacked it minus. Oh, again. Alright, this is annoying now. I think he's waiting for the big hit, and he also has. He has to keep his green pips healthy for the bandit, so. Honestly, I would have horsed here. He needs another weakness on him. But I don't think he can use s'mores here. That's the thing. Okay, now he can use s'mores. He immolates this, right? I would immolate this maybe. Or that. Better keep your pips. It's a lot better. You keep your pips. Immolate is good too, especially if you're like still have a lot of health on the enemy, or the enemy still has a lot of health. It's like damage and shield, like if they're towering. So, what's he gonna use? That's why I don't know what he'll use. It's still even, like so even. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy the amount of health. Oh, nice. This is gonna be good damage too. Oh wait, I thought. What is this? I don't know about this card. I guess he can't shield, right? Oh, he's shielding. That's weird. So does it consume before or after the buff? That's the question. Oh, it consumes his shields. Oh, this is... I don't know about this now. I think he's trying to force him to shield. Well, he's forcing himself to shield, so I don't know what he was trying to do. If he really wanted to, he should have dragoned then. Because he hit with this for the blade. So I'm guessing he was trying to be more hitting, so I would have dragoned here and then used my other Dark Pip spell. Wow! This guy is insane. He's even waiting on his pips to shield. This guy is not good. I mean, he's good, but that is just so many shield. I feel like that's very disrespectful. Uh-oh. He's kind of baiting him to lose his green pips though. Well, he'll have 6 next round anyways. I don't know if Arthur's a... I don't know if he's a Tourette player or... Okay, I think that's 4... minus 35. So now he can just like weakness spam for like 3 times. And then get his pip back, then hit again. I don't know if I like those plays. Rather him double dragon there, because he was already playing offensive. Because when I was wanted the... Before he was kind of not in pip lead, so I'd rather him play defensive. But now since he had the pip leave and he was hitting, the damage could have been more. It could have been like... He could have been down to about 1500. And he plus has this. The backlash, so why would you double blade? I mean, why would you use a blading spell, but then use defensive spells to proc the blades? That's what I meant. So instead of using the double horseman, I'd rather him use double dragon with before he used the gobbler, whatever card. I'm just, you know, nitpicking, obviously. He probably didn't even have the cards. I'm just saying it would have been better. I think he's kind of tilting, not gonna lie. From all the shields, like so many shields, what can you do? I've never seen this many shields in my life. And he's also shielding while he's losing pips, so that's the crazy part. This guy is like, come on. He should have double dragon. This would have been a third dragon right here, and he would have been dead. Just dragon, man. Come on. Oh, this is good play. As well. So you get to take the blades off. Imagine they turned into weaknesses though. That would be nice. Alright, dragon here, bud. And then double dragon. Or use your... Okay. This is gonna be weak. Yeah, it should be like 1900. Nice, 1200. But times 3. So it's still 5,000 damage play. Which is insane-o. Bandit? I don't think he can bandit, right? Because he needs 3. So attack and gambit 3 kills for 165 damage. Is this the game right here? 3. So it's like an extra 500 on top of the 400. That should be at least 3k. Yep. Wow. That was a good game though. Wow. That's 3 games in a row I just spectated. High level. Who was that guy? I didn't even see him. No, that was... What a game. 3 high-ranking fiery deaths, and the death wins. Told you, weakness has always been fire's weakness. Weakness has always been the best option to defend against fire. It just always has been. You can do it, Bruce. Kill the fires. Show them no mercy. Nice. Another fire dead. Very good, very good. Jeez, they're all like... This is the death gear. Very strong, very strong. Wow, and they get 83 resist? That's insane. Where'd you get the 50 at? Tough fight right here. I just don't like this ice guy because he heals. Like a super healer. The last time I saw him, I don't know how he's playing now, but he was jading hardcore. This is why Ice has a very good chance at beating death, because they have a ton of counters to weakness. and Death is very good at putting weaknesses, so where's this card from? I think to beat Death as Ice, you have to have a ton of the dragons, and I don't know, honestly. It's not even efficient. You would have to hit them while bubbles up, while they have their aura is. 'Cause they can get 98, they can get 100 resist with aura. Like Thieving Dragon here would be good. And it's very strong because they don't have a lot of the fire dragon thing. Like pierce the shield. Like 632 is not bad for the damage, but obviously it's not a lot. Pyro dragon. But don't you need to mix this with something? Wow. So you need to mix a Heliphant and a Skeletal Dragon together. How do you... Oh, isn't it from the pet? Where's their pets at? They're not showing. Is that why they use the dragon pet that has the Heliphants? So they can get 6 Heliphants and 6 dragons in their deck? That makes sense. What is it doing there? The reshuffle. I think Death has always been pretty cool. Like, not the best PvP school, but always really good. Kill this guy. Kill the Jader. I need fire weaving rank 3 for that spell. That's a lot. But it was like not giving in. Another dragon maybe? Where's a ghoul? close. Very close. That's a pretty high storm. What's he gonna do? Wow. Honestly, dragon here, please. He still has a lot of health left. He can survive, I think, another s'mores. I would do dragon, then a redeemer. The redeemer first, then. Back to back a redeemer? Oh, that's terrible. It's gonna do no damage. Yeah. If it's just for the weakness, then why not just horse? Headless horse. He can do it. Another dragon here, I guess. Oh, he dies from backlash. Oh, how much is that? Oh, it's minus 45. I don't even know how much it is. Oh, that's close. Close. Oh, man. I didn't think it was gonna be that much. You better kill. Oh, he doesn't even have a hit. That sucks. Wand? He probably doesn't have a hit either. That's what happens when you discard your wand late game. Or early game rather. Oh, he dies to Lash anyways. I'm not gonna watch this game. This is gonna be insane. Oh. Ooh, this one's just started. Let's get in the action. Ah, that's fine. We got ourselves another fire match. Alright, this is gonna be the last game of the day. I'm done. Both high ranking in the top upper 900s, 800, 1800, I'm sorry. 900 used to be cap for warlord, I mean minimum, and then he started at 5 though. I think now it's 2k, right? And then you start at 5, 1500. Such a good damage right there. A quick 2k dams. He has brace on, which is good. Okay. Is that okay? I was like, when is it updating? Alright, I would, I don't know, blade, shield, weakness. Alright, that's good. 30 weakness. He's gonna have to snowman here. Shield. Get the pip already. Everyone has pip control. I would snowman, then hit with something heavy. But what type of single target hits does fire have? Like, just pure damage. Other than s'mores, because you don't really want to s'mores this early, because you're gonna take a lot of lash damage. You kind of want to finish off with s'mores. This is good too. We don't waste any cards. Just do the blades. Not the blades. I would do something about the blades here, but I don't know what they have. Or horsemen again. Horsemen into weakness. See, I don't like this play because it forces. You're basically making him do a. You're allowing him to do King Arthur here, which is not good. Or Heavy Fin. Which does a lot of damage. I don't think you should ever shield unless it's like the last play. And they have. Like you're weak and they're weak. And they can one-shot you with s'mores, so you play shield. Then they hit you with s'mores, then you bandit. Like that's like the only thing. As obviously as Death, because Death have so many weaknesses that they can utilize. It's not a terrible hit though. I mean, it's not a super crazy hit. It's only 1300 plus another 1300, so it's like 26. That's actually a good hit. 2600. Yeah, it should just be like this: like weakness, horse, weakness, redeemer, the redeemer. Then I think that should be like your best combos right there. Double weakness, that's not bad. If he wants, he can dragon then redeemer. Or dragon shield redeemer. Or dragon horse shield redeemer. Or just horse redeemer then shields. Or is he passing? Interesting. Horseman, shield, or horseman, then redeemer, shield. One of those. Just double minus 70 on him. He needs to do some sort of aura play here. But maybe he doesn't want to do aura because he'll do... Alright, now he needs to dragon, then shield, then redeemer. Yeah. Or dragon, then redeemer. Then shield. Because when you get dragon, you get the blade, then you hit off the blade. It's a bit weird. Doesn't he lose a pip here? 6, 7. No, he doesn't. That's right. I thought he did. There's a snowman with triple shields. Okay. That's insane. He definitely has to drag it now. Unless he doesn't have it. He can still do another horseman on top. It's not terrible. It's not like the worst play. Honestly, I would probably prefer him to do horseman than like a wand or something. Just to stack the and now he has to shield or hit through with the weakness. Since he hasn't been setting up auras, but at least auras on him. So he's smarting real early. And Arthur has banded up, so that's because he's not giving him a shield to hit through, so he kind of just has to hit. So he probably only has Elephant, Arthur, and S'mores, and what is it called? Brimstone. Maybe he's not using Brimstone. I feel like Brimstone should be the card you use to like chip damage. Like 4 Brimstones at least, and then that's what, at least 3k damage. Maybe 4k if you can get an even 1k each hit. Then 1 Elephant, maybe, and then 2 back-to-back S'mores, something like that. Because he can clear him if he has the Storm Arthur. I've seen it before clear heals. It clears 4 heals, but he doesn't have the extra Thunder Pip. You can use Stormzilla though, right? Or is that another one? Shooting here, it's not bad. Honestly, another turret here. Imagine, because he would get 3 more heals. Yes, I could do this though. So dragon, then Redeemer, a Redeemer. To make a dragon must be very hard though, because you need Elephant and a dragon in your deck, or in your hand rather. Okay. So he's gonna what is it, like 2k damage? Well, 1300, 2300 total, but I thought it was 2k for the dot. Yeah, he's just not like, not enough pressure, I think. And he's letting them hit without weakness. He needs to keep weakness spam on him all game. Like, even if it requires you to hit through the shield with your Irredeemer, you have to still do it. Yeah, you're wasting damage, but at least you're mitigating his damage. Like, his cards waste. But the splash is going to be huge, right? Okay. Evens it out a little. The Nero be like the lower health versus the fire. You really want them to be equal or more? But these set shields are insane. He has one more round to do something good. Dang it! He needs another. He needs to do dragon here. Like, seriously, you need to hit him through this aura. You need damage. He needs to dragon, Redeemer, or Redeemer, and then a Horseman. A Horseman, then Redeemer. Do something. He needs to keep the weakness spam going. I mean, you're wasting the blade a little bit. Because if you want to use the blade, use dragon, right? But if you just want to put weakness on him, keep the Horseman coming. Horseman Redeemer, or Dragon Redeemer. That was like his best options, I think. You either want to attack, double attack, but with weakness. Yeah, and then he misses the aura up now. Loses the buff. again, we don't know what cards he has, so obviously. The thing is, Horseman's only 4 pips, so you can wow. They did 2600 through his minus 70 shield, I think. He doesn't have shield up, and he's kind of forcing him to have shields up. I mean, he wants him to have a shield so he can hit through. I don't know. He was saving him. That's why I don't like starting with Redeemer here, because it will just allow them to use Snowman. That's why I'd rather you do Redeemer after you attack, you know, so that when you're low on pips, you're not trying to go on the offensive, you know. So you can like shield. I mean, you can like aura, do the weakness stack, and then when you get your shields, when you get your pips back up, you hit with dragon. Because now he's gonna be at 4 pips. Or back to 6. But leading with it is also fine if you need to put a weakness on him. It still forces him to try to clear it. And there's also a bad trade-off in pips because he doesn't have pip conversion. So I think if you're fire, it's better to use cleanse than snowman because you can keep your pips. And it's still the same. 3, you clear 3 for 3. But if he has like a shield and then he has a weakness, then obviously snowman might be a little better. And I forgot to backlash as well. And here comes the s'mores next round, double s'mores. Because if he doesn't, he loses. And he might hit through it. I would use Horseman here or another Irredeemer just to get the weaknesses on him. And he's triple bladed, so. Or Dragon, then Redeemer. Yeah, he has to Dragon Redeemer or something here. Finish him off. The s'mores is gonna do a lot of damage there, but I think when he comes back around, he can kill him with the Redeemer. I have 6 blades. Wow. He could have Horseman. Oh wow. He is not stopping, huh? Do another one. Or a Horseman here. Can he kill him? That's the thing. Bro, like, this guy's insane though. How many shields does he have? Is it because Death doesn't have like a very cost efficient way of clearing? I mean, like card efficient. I don't know how to say it. Deck space. Because they need to merge cards, which is kind of a lot of space you have to take up. But it is only a 4 pip spell, though. That's the thing. You should be able to kill him through this, because the first one was like wasn't it 2600 through 70% death shield. Now it's only a tower. Gets a blade. Nice. Pretty good though. Like, even the best moves weren't being played. Still was able to kill him. Just that was a good game though. I liked it. The poor Xavier. He was at 1600. I really like these matchups though. The fire will come. They'll cast fire. They'll figure out a way though. They'll start to realize, I think, that the they're gonna need like a second hit, a fourth hit rather than just or more. I would say they need a better way of clearing out the weaknesses. I don't think Snowman's like really good. It's not a good card to use. Because you're wasting pips for damage. Like, let's say you clear 2 weaknesses for 4 pips. But let's say you use 2 brimstones, 8 pips. With the damage, I think, I don't know. Has to be a more efficient way. Like, would you rather have like a weakened attack? Unless it's, but if it's 3 weaknesses, it's very difficult to clear. Well, not difficult, but you know, it takes time. So I don't think it's about, it's more about the time, like the round you wasted having to clear rather than like aura or shield or blading for fire. Because you always want to be like, you always want to be offensive with fire. You don't really want to be always shielding, you know. But they're very counter attacking. Like if you shield versus a fire, they're gonna hit you with Helifan or King Arthur, and then that's where they get their big damage from. But as a death, you have to keep stacking weaknesses beforehand, 2 or 3 in advance. You know, like you'll get the Horseman weakness, Shield, and Irredeemer, or Horseman, then weakness, normal treasure weakness, Shield, Irredeemer, something like that. You know, you have to keep them stacked. I mean, you're like forcing the fire to hit. But I think they should just hit through the weakness if they have one on. But man, that's good though. It's like so good. Like in theory, you know, you can do this. This is our Horseman. But we don't, our Redeemer doesn't push. It doesn't do enough damage, and it doesn't like apply the weaknesses. No, the buffed one does, but we can't really cleanse we can't meet the pact. You know, like it's impossible to do this. This doesn't work. With death, they can beat the pact by using shields. Obviously, it forces the fire to clear the shields, but it's still fine because they're going to be weakness stacked. So it's a good trade-off. You know, because yeah, they do clear, like if they decide to clear your shields, it's not going to be a super strong attack. But it kind of can, I think they have to though still. I feel like the trade-off from the backlash plus the weak Helifan attack might be enough. Unless fire has a lower pip card that can clear shields. Just so that the backlash can be a lot from the E-Redeemer spell. Let's see what's going on here. But it's a good. I think Death is to. If Death has her cards right, like, and keeps the weakness stacking, it's hard for the fire to like get a really good kill shot. Because they need to make. They need to have their keep their enemy low enough health so that they can, finish off with s'mores. Because you don't really want to do s'mores too early. I feel like that's just terrible. You want to finish them off with s'mores, You're gonna get backlash like all the time, no matter what. Oh, I'm glad. Actually, I don't know who's winning. It's life and balance, I think. It's a long game, I bet. Still going. I'm tired. I think I need to close up shop soon. How long has this stream been going? Almost 3 hours plus the other stream I had already. No one's queuing either. Capitan. I don't think I'll ever get this robe. I just don't play enough. I don't even know what I'm doing with these plants. They're supposed to give, well, they used to be like super good because they gave the tier, like jewels, but I don't think they're good anymore. We had double pet XP for like a freaking 2 months straight. So I'm not about to waste energy on the new pet. gem. I can't believe I missed the H3. And I think it was a good H for ice PvP as well. I would have to check, like, that's cool. What, imagine you saw all these huge spiders in your backyard. It's actually kinda scary. Like, what the heck? Like, oh my gosh. This is actually kinda scary. All the spiders. I'm actually kind of scared of this. All these spiders. Someone should make a house like that, like a very scary house, and tons of these huge spiders everywhere, and like spider webs. That'll be funny. I mean, that was a ton of good games. Like, man, like. Look at my level 40 H1 warlord. This was it was so fun. You play Talos or Talos, whatever it's called. I wonder if I still have any. I think I sold them all. Mirrors, I don't want to see a mirror. But yeah, we learned a lot. So death is definitely right there. Like, I think death can also actually be compared 50-50 with fire. Maybe 45-55. I still have to see a little more. I think fire just needs a better way of clearing out the weaknesses, right? We're gonna find it too. I don't think it's that hard. And they also need to find a better hit that can just like do damage straight up. Or the brimstone. Like, I think once they start figuring out that they have to use brimstone a lot more. But the thing is, if they brimstone, it allows the death to use immolate, which will stop them from using like tower shields and stuff. But I mean, I think it's good. Like, I think death definitely has a chance to be like a top score right now. But I think their deck is harder to kind of fill. Just remember, they need to have dragons, which is going to be 6 and 6 cards, and then they need to do their Irredeemer, which is another like 6 and 4, I guess, right? 6 and 4 cards. So their deck is going to be super stacked. But yeah, I think like death with horsemen, right? Let's write this down. So like if the fire is shields, right? You have the horsemen. You have dragon. Weakness. And grim. Like 1, 2. You have your 1, 2, 3. And then you even have your aura. Smash. That's also like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then you have like normal weakness. Brace. That's like kind of all you need. I mean, I don't even think you need towers. No shields. No shields. Like you don't need shield. Like this is all your death card. Obviously, if you're fighting fire, obviously you still. If you're fighting like setting up for all the classes, how everyone should technically be doing. But if you're PvPing at the top level, like 1800 plus, 1700 plus, you're not gonna fight a life. You might fight an ice. You might fight a myth. But the only schools you really have to be worried about is like a mirror matchup and fire. I need to check all the other spells that Death have. That's good. But man, they have a really good deck like to counter fire. But once fire figures out how to take care of the weaknesses, like efficiently, because I don't think Snowman is not an efficient way. Because you're wasting a pip conversion, right? It's 4 pips for like 0 damage, and fire is good at just doing damage no matter what you put on them. Like when they hit with Brimstone through your shield, I think they can use Brimstone to like clear shields. That's pretty much about it. How do you check the other? So you're telling me I did not log in once during H3. What? If I do no. Well, I put none. Apprentice Angler. I thought one of my wizards had like a knight on. What should we call it? For pet derby. I kind of don't want to PvP anymore because I already ruined my 3rd age. When was 3rd age? I'm trying to Google when it was. Wow, 2015. I think I was banned, yeah. Because I was banned. I think 2014, 2013 I got banned. Then I came back in 2019. So I came back around 4th age. Or my account was... I didn't get banned. I'll have like a shared account, and then someone was like trolling on my account. Wasn't me though. Dang, I could have had third age easy too, cause ice was still like ice has been strong pretty much every age. Especially if Frostbite was still available. Because Frostbite, I think, is one of the best. It was like the best card that we had back in the day. Because it was our AoE. It was our s'mores, basically. Like, look at this. Look at this damage. It's like a big initial hit is huge. What? Used to be bigger. But enchanted, right? Like an enchanted Frostbite. So strong. Because it was a strong hit, initial hit, plus the AoE was, the dot was very powerful. So that's why, see, it's kind of similar. See, it's like 4. So this actually can be a good hit after. So double s'mores, right? Like they s'more, they heal it, and then you s'more again, and you get the backlash, but you clear their 2 heals. Huh? I don't know. Don't they have one that clears weakness? Fire does not have a card that clears weakness. And the thing is, you want to gambit weakness so that you can do still a lot of damage, you know? You don't want to just like clear weakness as fire. Because you don't want any type of... anything you do with fire that requires like attack for pips, you don't want it for it to be like weak. Yeah, you want it to count as like chip damage, you know? Like when you brimstone to clear his shield, it still does like 600 damage. You know, which is not bad. Because whenever they use Snowman, it's literally 0 damage with 4 pips. That's not worth it. I'd rather you just like set up with Brimstone, clearing your weakness with Brimstone than using the 4 pip spell on Snowman. Okay, last game for sure. Oh, jeez. I didn't even do any homework today. Or bear arrows. I did some. Not a lot though. Yeah, you can't even do this with them. He doesn't know, does he? You just can't do anything with ice. I mean, fire. Death. So he can use smash here. Monster mash. Yeah. This is so good. Like, it's a -2, -50. Wow. Now, not only is he an aura behind, he has to clear these. So he's gonna have to waste 4 pips. Oh my god, it's so good. And the thing is because, yeah, you can see ice has the same thing, but it's different. Ice, it gives them a shield instead of a weakness. So that means they can still hit through it. Like, it doesn't matter. They can still hit through it. This is good play, though, because he's doing like a double. Clear the bubble and clear the weakness. I think this is what you have to do. You can't aim to just clear it with with the snowman. I think you just have to hit through with like a lower pip spell, like maybe blade or just something here. Aura, maybe not even aura, because it's just gonna backfire. Like, what do? You can't aura. Brace. I mean, they probably have to start putting brace in their deck, but not even that, because then he can just use mash again. See, like this, like brimstone. Like, don't use snowman. I think it backfires a little. Because remember, you can't really shield versus death either because they have dragon, and it gives them a blade, so you're like helping them. So he just needs to clear this with a myth. He has to do something to clear it though, because he's on a. This is bad. He's a 65 feint and the bubble. So mash again here. Or that one. I don't know what that card's called. Oh. Monster Mash, please. Or let him hit, then you heal? I don't know how. I wouldn't want to do that. Alright, good. Now he'll get a weakened s'mores that he can heal off of. Such a good card, and it's so much damage too. Oh my gosh. This is like the best card ever, I think, against fire. Because it's like backfires when we use Thieving Dragon, right? It just lets them shield. Another one? Weakness here or Horseman? Or weakness, then Monster Mash next round. Or this. Anything to clear the aura. See this, I think they have to use this instead of Snowman. I think Snowman's just a very inefficient card to use if you're fire. This is a good play here. You can double Redeemer if he has in the game. I think it's like 2,800, right? Oh, 3,000. Yeah, and he still has aura for another 3 rounds. This guy is not set for him for sure. When it comes back around, I would shield. Then the Redeemer again. Maybe. Nice little steel pip here. And he's essentially safe for 3 rounds. Or 2 rounds now, but... I do think Snowman does stall the game out, though, you know? Because if you have 2 shields. But if he has Dragon in hand, it doesn't do anything. What is this for? Just trying to blade through it, I guess. I don't know. He's gonna do a 1-hit wonder. Was it ice? It said ice blade. What was the point of that? That's so bad. That's just insane. Really mean. Oh, he got a white pip. Oh no, was that the steel pip? I feel like I kind of know the meta. I just don't know myth cards right now. I've seen so little myths fight. Wow, this might be the card. Actually, no. See, again, they have dragon. So the shields, they do help, but they stall, you know? It's not really a... I wouldn't say it's a plus... like a +1 efficiency. Because they have dragon. What the hell does this do? Oh. I thought it was like a... That's interesting. I mean, he could have just dragoned, I guess, right? I think it would have been better. I feel like the names are a bit too big. My bubbles aren't on, so I don't really know when people message me. I don't really like the name thing either. It feels just too clunky. When I shrink the UI, it's like very small. Can you even see that? Here it goes. It used this. How did it use the... Wait, what? Why did it use the ice blade? That's crazy. He's gonna ban it, but then he's gonna... He can use the alpaca or apocalypse card, the sheep card, which is 2,500 damage, 2,200. So he cannot drop under 22 or he loses unless he Tourette's. Oh, he's gonna lose here if he doesn't hit. Yeah, this is a bad play. He should have hit. Yeah, he should have redeemered here because now he dies. Because he's gonna use alpaca, which is gonna proc the it's gonna proc the hit. Oh, well, alpaca's gonna do 1,000. He's gonna have to heal above 22. He should have just killed them. Actually, he could have killed them with redeemer. Oh, this is not a bad play. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, he should have just went for the hit. But, did he have weakness on? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, he had a charm. Never mind. Wait, what? That's weird. Why did it kill him? Where did he get lashed from? Or did he die from the... Wait, what? Wait, was the MLA? No, it wasn't the MLA. How did he die? Doesn't make sense. I thought he had another round. That's weird. I'm not sure how he died there. It was a tie, but I didn't see the weakness. I don't think he would have killed him with the Redeemer. Maybe he probably would have killed him with the Aura and with the Fire Dot that he had. But the Fire Dot was only like, what, 300 damage? 320? His Redeemer would have done like 1700. So probably wouldn't have died. But he would have still traded, what is it called? He would have still been a tie. But at least you could have gone for the kill, right? Like just to see how much damage maybe you could have killed him. I don't know if I want to see this one. I really don't like life. I just don't like jading. Like healing in general is just. I'm more of like a hit. Like just keep hitting and hitting. Blade and hitter. But plus, death doesn't really kill super fast. When it's fire versus life, I can watch it because fire can kill fast. Man, that was good games though. There's a boost right here. Played like really well today, I think. Him and Arthur, and I think there was another guy that was one more death dude. They were just like fighting all day. I've just been watching them. I'm just trying to see like the matchups, like who's the best schools. Death is definitely up there though. I think I kind of already figured they'll do well. It's just I haven't seen it. Only because they use weakness, you know. And fire, they do really well versus shields, but they can't really do too good versus weakness. And because when I was like judging death off of how I play them, and they obviously like they'll still beat ice, but you kind of had a chance because because ice has so many counters to weakness. So I'm pretty sure like if you set for death, you can probably have a better chance of beating them. But again, they just versus fire versus death, it's so good. It's still really close though, because fire just has so much damage. They can do burst damage, and it's more like sacrifice damage, you know. Like let's say they're at 2k and you're at 2k, they can kill you with their Shadow Pip spell before they die. They'll kill you first, you know. Obviously they'll die to Lash if they don't kill you. Oh. I need to add this guy. Follow him. I think I'm done